Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very tangy and nice and chilled, actually, iced cloudy lemonade. So welcome back to the game. And previously, we were putting in the perimeter wall, which, truth be told, has probably caused more problems than it is solving at this point. But more on that in a moment. We put in the helipad and some extra flooring and ran some more programs. And, well, overall, things are not too bad. The reoffending rate is hovering around well, it was 41 when I last checked. It's got up to 43. And we're actually in positive money for released prisoners. So I'm hoping it's going all right. We do obviously have the whole green energy and farming side pretty much sorted, and it has been. Yes, we could go for more automation, but I guess, yeah, there's no real need because of the amount of prisons we have. But let's see how we get on, because we do need to finish this thing off. And why is that? Is that not connected up? I'm guessing that door control system is completely disconnected. Let me go to wiring, and yes, indeed it is. Connections, door control system, like so. Okay, yeah, so we put in the perimeter wall, which means mainly, as you can see, problems with water. So I need to sort that out, and, well, let me do that right now. So hot water pipe is going to come down and then across to there. This one here, I will sell the utility and sell all of that because we're not going to have it. We do need a water boiler in here probably, and that's what I'll do. In fact, the easiest solution for this is go to water boiler there, and to obviously a big pipe. The pipe is going to come down to here. The electrical is already connected, which is more luck than judgment. I'll sell that bit of utility there, which then means I have to run the hot water pipe along there to connect up those. Then I also need to go over to here, where we have, once again, water boilers. Now, that radiator there is the only thing that is requiring... that's the only thing that really needs hot water, so I can sell all the utilities along there, and, well, basically all of these utilities, and here as well. And then I'm gonna have to run a bit of a pipe around. Obviously, people have suggested, and rightly so, why don't you just put another water pump in? I mean, that is a solution. It's an expensive one, but money is not an issue here. It's just for the sake of like efficiency. When I mean efficiency, I mean, you know, it just looks, you know, it's just, ideally you don't want to be having multiple water pumps, is what I'm getting at. But that should be fine. And that radiator, I'll just dismantle it. We don't need that to be heated. If we had staff needs on, then yes, we would do that. And in a perfect world, yes, you would want to have that because, well, naturally, you want to heat everything where you can. This is a bit of a nightmare, but it doesn't really matter. Want to go to the insulation small, which will run like that. Cell utility, that one there. The rest of it is insulated, apart from over here. So it is the hot water pipe insulation, so it's going to run across. We're going to have insulation around here. We're going to have the water boiler insulation, which is going to go there. And the rest of it should all be connected up. And I think that is pretty much sorted. Yes, okay. We haven't got any in here, but that is the cooler. Hilt's cooler over here. So we're not going to do that. Right, let's go to the perimeter wall again. And I'm going to run in some perimeter wall. And it's going to go to there. And probably across like that as well. And across here. And let me just do that for now. Any more, and we're going to have all manner of issues. Just some logistics there. We're receiving extra supplies. Hopefully those extra supplies are indeed the perimeter wall. We did hire another 12 or so workers. I can't remember exactly how many, but enough to finish this thing off. So we'll see. I'm hoping that we get at least this reform through education initiative done. We need one prisoner to pass the general education qualification or course, and then that's there's that done. We also have things like workshop safety induction, kitchen safety and hygiene, carpentry apprenticeship, foundation education, general education, which is 3 interested, 3 finished, 0 passed. We only need one person to pass that in order to get the reform through education initiative completed. The other one, which is reform program research, we are running. We've actually passed with the animal therapy, and we're going okay for the rest of it. So we might get it in time. But speaking of time, we're not running out of time. Obviously, we set the tone, we set the pace, but it really comes down to where we go from here, because the original intention was to have a green energy facility off-grid, all using wind solar hybrids and off-grid energy and such. Yes, we actually are technically we are tied to the grid. We can export power, but we've never brought any power in, and also we are for the most part and can be certainly, if the game would allow us to, wholly just supplied by our crops that we make ourselves. It's very, very easy. You know, 3,673 fresh ingredients and then 40 imported. And you see it is maxed out. I've tried to get it further along. I can't. It's just, I think they just do bring some in. But yeah, you can see all in here. We've got like tomato soup. We've got cooked ingredients. There's the bacon that we've been bringing in. But you've got bananas and apples there and oranges and stuff. So there's loads and loads of, I mean, it's very, very sugary, I assume. But yeah, it's all being brought in. So we're okay there. Yeah, all right. So we'll just finish off, really. I think it would be mainly doing the walls, putting in some flooring. I'm going to fix up something in here. And then, naturally, we could go for maybe like a bakery and a restaurant. But where would you put it? That would require expansion. But I don't think that would add really much more, because we'd need a lot more cells. And that would just be sort of more of the same. But yeah, let's just finish off and then we'll sort of go from there, really. Perimeter wall is going to be ran down. And this is the one that's going to cause me all manner of issues around here. That's the one that I'm really going to have to sort of do an override on it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can do these bits as well. Not that we need to do this, but let's just... What I'm going to have to do is just plan it all off, right? And then the game is going to have a... Yeah, it's gonna struggle, put it that way. It's going to struggle a lot over here. Because I'm going to have to delete sections of it. But at least if I put it in, then I can just go for delete. Now, this is naturally not a wholly efficient way to do this, money-wise. But, money, I mean, I've just spent... I don't know how much we've spent. A lot, I think, is the technical term. And we spent a lot, and I've still got 33 grand, and we're receiving 10 grand per day. And that is before... There's all the needs all pretty much sorted. That's good. And danger level is low. At least we've got that going for us, which is nice. Needs are good. Policy, we're running okay. We still haven't got the... All prisoners are well fed. That's good. But there was supposed to be a positive boost because of fresh ingredients. Yes. Growing crops are much more beneficial when eaten, and as such will be prioritized by cooks. This stimulates your prison ingredients food system. Alright, just says prioritized by cooks. It doesn't say that we give a bonus. I might have just made that up. Okay. Either way, we can go for overproduction in 8 hours, and it's sell loads of ingredients. That'll probably get with the grant, because it's like it's 5 to pick it up and then 10 to complete it, and then you obviously have to sell some stuff. I reckon we'll get over 100,000 by the time we've done that one. So yeah, that's all good. You can see the flooring going in here pretty good. It's fine. I will probably go for some flooring around here because I've been meaning to do it. But I'll do that in the full flooring section. And oh yeah, dismantle, prioritize. There is naturally a tunnel. Oh, there's a tunnel there. It looks to be on this side. Could it be from there? Interesting. Oh. So, there's a couple of reasons why this could occur. You can see there's a tunnel from this cell block that's going on to the edge, and then also connects up to here. Then it comes out and down. Why down? Well, that's probably because they were digging it before I put in the perimeter wall. So actually digging down and round this way is probably statistically faster than digging underneath the perimeter walls, the double perimeter wall now. So yeah, like I said, the big sticking point is all these bits here. It would be nice if the guys could go and walk on this water bit here. But like you see that there, so these bits. If I go over to where is it? I mean, it would be easy if I just put it around this way Oh, there's always going to be sections. There's always going to be sections that... No, actually, look at that. The guys are walking around there. Ah. So they might be able to do it because this is shallow water. Whereas this wasn't. Ah, right. That's probably what's occurred there. Oh, in that case, it might be a lot easier than I actually thought. That's to our benefit. Okay. Don't mind that at all. All right. So, what can go in here? Let's see about rooms and our needs. We have checked this before, but let's just, for the sake of completeness, have another look through. Clothing need, that is a huge problem as always. However, there's nothing I can put in here that'll fix this. I guess I could put a laundry in. It means more work for the inmates, but there's already enough. There's already nowhere near enough inmates to sort of farm all of this. Actually, no, that's not true. So you can have, I believe it's 16 and 17 inmates on each of these fields, the orchards and the fields. But unlike a lot of things, they don't require a staff member like 100% of the time. Because as you can see here, all of the gardeners, when this is done, they will go ahead and tend to that crop. Same as over here. There's loads of people working in this field, but they're actually not doing anything. Because they need to water the crops. Well, that's automated. Harvesting the crops, you can see this has come up for harvesting, and the workers, so the farm workers, the farmers have done it. So there's no work for the inmates to do there. And then moving it over, that also requires the attention of the wind turbine. It also requires the attention of. I'm going to search that. Yeah, the farm workers to move things over to the pantry. So we don't really need a huge amount of people working there. Let's go over to grants and to overproduction, and then go to sell object, and then make loads of money. Yeah, they go over 100,000. Actually, bang on, to be honest. Right, good. So, workers are finishing off the stuff around here. Still didn't decide what this room's going to be. We could have a cinema. It would work. But it only caters for the entertainment need. And truth be told, entertainment need... Recreation is pretty much sorted. There's a medium need for less than 20 inmates. The rest of it's satisfied. Because obviously in here. I could genuinely just have a common room. And put something else in here. Oh, deaths. Really? Ah, drownings again. Yep. This is why I had this gap, because when they walk on here, sometimes they try to cut the corner of the AI, and then it goes, oh, I realised I can't swim. Spladoosh, GTA. End. That was a GTA thing. You couldn't swim for a long time in the GTAs. I assume you can now. I think so. Not played one in quite some time. Anyway, want to get water there, which apparently I haven't. Really, there's one bit. Oh, of course, it has to go around there. Oh, murder with prisoners with fountain pen. I had someone. I was gonna say I did have someone assigned to that, but apparently not so much. This is going to get sorted soon. Laundry baskets unable to be unloaded. Well, it's standard procedure in this. Oh no, there you go. They're getting it sorted now. Standard procedure on this place. Water, and it is a water installation, which is then done. Oh, what is that? What's going on over there? Water, cell utility, like that. That's fine. Cell utility, that clears that up. The rest's okay there. This one's connected. Right, I think the water's okay. It better be. Oh no, I need water supplied to there. Alright. There we go. Now it's sorted. What about the outside? The rest of it's okay. Flooring. Wooden dock. Like that. Like this. This one we will run like so. And like that. Foreman, logistical error. We've got extra supplies. Good. I haven't got anyone patrolling around here because I just don't think I need it. Because we've got people around there, so that's all good. Rest of it is okay here. We don't have really walkway there, but they're going around that part, so that's all fine. I mean, lighting might be a thing, because in the dark it is very dark. Let me just finish off this common room. So, I will go with arcade cabinets. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I want to go with a computer. So, it is... Where is it? That's computer and common room. Computer station. There it is. So we'll have computer stations. Like that. And they have literature and comfort need. Let's go for common room again. Snack machine. Proves a canteen's grade and common room's grade. I could put them in there. I should put drinks in as well. Drink machine. Holds ingredients for prisoner produced alcohol. And does improve the grade of the canteen. Not that I'm really too bothered about having these. I'll put them in the corner. Normally I would not put them in at all. I would totally just go... I would nope out the entire situation because they supply loads of stuff in here. But no, I'm not gonna worry about it. So there's supply everywhere else in the facility. So that's in there. We can put in a boombox and radios. Improve cell grade, dormitory grade, and common rooms grade. Again, I don't. In the past, I've skipped putting in the radio because we've had events. Oh, hang on. Let me pause it for a second. We've had events in the past where it's basically the DJ who is a bit of a maverick and starts riling up the inmates. So I don't want that to happen. But I don't have to worry about it because there are no events on. However, what there is a wind solar hybrid that is about to melt. And because of that one break in it, the entire facility is offline. Good. Right, that's fun. Not too sure what I can do about that. It is currently a heat wave, and we've got no weather predictions because it's turned off. Because we don't have any power. Repair. And prioritize. Because that has completely broken the grid. Sure, I can turn that on. There we go. It's back on. And then that's going to take a while for the water to recirculate, which it now has. As for flooring, let's go for... I can't go grass there. And I can't go... right. Okay, I'm not going to do it then. I was going to say I was going to place some grass around here. But I'm not going to do it because it means having to try and build it around what's already... you know what? It should be fine. It would look a bit better than what we currently have. It will require me to do almost a 3D printing solution. So going across and then down and stopping when I think it's where it needs to go. And it's more difficult when it's in the dark, like now. But, yeah, I'll do my best, as always. Which is often insufficient, but there you are. And over here, that's section DR. All the way down and round. And that one. And I'm using long grass just for something a bit different. And I am going to put long grass around here as well, which is not something I really ideally want to do, but it means that maybe people will not just drown by looking at the place. I'm not going to do that bit there, I don't think. Okay, let me just double check the deployment, which appears to be fine. Yes, it is. Patrols-wise, they seem all okay. How many doggos do we have? 16 dog handlers and 9 are patrolling. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 is what we've got set. And we've got 16. So I reckon a couple more dog handlers. Don't need more cooks or doctors. Certainly don't. We've got 14 farm workers. We've got 14 farmers. Gardeners, everything else is fine. Okay. All right. Let's check our reform. It's dropped to 39%. Excellent. Severe weather detected, which is, let me guess, yes. Ooh, heat wave, 36 degrees. Okay. We could do some of these grants, but I'm not gonna focus on them. Let's go with. I see the carpentry apprenticeship. 2 have passed. How many do you need for carpentry apprenticeship? Produce 10 superior beds. Okay. So people might end up doing that. Green energy goal 6, which is have 25 inmates successfully pass the solar panel development program, 28%. Yeah, okay. Foundation education program is all good. General education, sadly, I would like to say that we'd got that done, but 3 interested, 3 finished, and 0% pass rate. However, the animal therapy has been completed for the grant purposes, you understand. Over 10 people have enrolled on it and 1 person passed. Over 10 enrolled on 3 strikes program and 1 person passed. And 50%, so 5 inmates, have done the reformed prisoner consultation. Sadly, none have passed. But the rest of it's all okay. I can't change the fields here to have different flooring, which is a bit of a shame, because I would like to have changed the flooring on that. Because it has, there's definitely been for good or ill, a sort of a sea of, oh, that's the road melting. I don't think I can, I'll call him road maintenance. Yeah, there you go. There's that fixed. Yeah, there's definitely been a sort of sea of brown and beige in this facility since we started it. There's definitely been that. Yeah, because obviously we've got a lot of wood, so all of them colours, as well as the ground being the sort of dirt colour that I hadn't changed, and it keeps getting more muddy. That's because of the heat wave. Yeah, and obviously these are all breaking, but Lowry there has poured water on it, so that's fixed the problem. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and go to staff members, and 1, 2, 3. Let me just fire down like so to anyone that's. I don't even need this amount of staff member. Take us down to 8. There we go. Because we are pretty much done. Okay. Well, we've got some snack machines in there. We've got in the common room there, which has got arcade cabinets. That should meet some more needs. Speaking of needs, they are massively up. Hygiene need. Let me guess. If people are a bit sweating. Yeah, probably. Because of the heat. There are showers that people can use, and there should be water. I think I've spent probably about 24% of my time in this game looking at the water screen. It feels that way. It really does feel that way. Utilities wise, I mean electrical. I don't know if I need more wind solar hybrids. But when you've got money, when you've got spare money, you just put it in. Power export, obviously we're going to top out at 5,000, but we might as well spend the money. You know, it's just basically free money. Do I have the... There's a huge need for sleep. I think it's just been so cold. Sorry, so hot that people have not been able to sleep. However, it's got to a reasonable level now. And danger level is flying right down. Prisoners are well fed. Prisoners are well treated. Regime is set up okay. The staff programs we don't need to run. Reform, we're down to 36% reoffending rate. So it is very much trending in the right direction. Punishment is 6 out of 10, and reform is the same. That was quite low. It was 5 last time I checked. Work experience has gone up from 0 to 1. I don't know how that is even possible with the amount of work that we have here. We've got kitchen, 4 fruit orchards, 4 vegetable patches, workshop, and the what's it called again? The shop. Like, the only thing I haven't got that might be of some use is a cleaning cupboard, and a cleaning cupboard would mean, yes, they can obviously clean the facility naturally. You pretty much know what a cleaning cupboard is, I'm sure, but I don't think we need it because we've got enough janitors. Toilet and sink. I should probably put that back in, shouldn't I? Don't know if there's any others. Yeah, there. Let me fix that up. But how much was our export? Power export is 3,500. All right, okay, so actually putting in all of these would be good because a lot of it is being used on site. So, more wind solar hybrid. Maybe not that way. Like that. And that's taking us down to only 8,000. But, obviously, we'll be having a lot more go through. Once we've installed it, and that will give us more money. That's fine. That's fine. How we're doing for intake? 7 medium security. How many have left recently? Don't know. Let's finally check out prison grading. So, punishment 6, reform 4, security 1. Let's call it 6 out of 10. And then health, say 4 out of 10. But it's rated from -5 to +5, so it's actually -1. But like, say 4 out of 10. Reoffending rate is 19% with 104 prisoners being released. Oh, that's a grand. I'll come back to that. Daily profits is 12 grand. 2 staff fatalities, not ideal, but far from the worst. Deaths in custody 13, that's mainly snitches, ex-law enforcement, etc. No prisoners have escaped. 89 inmates have been paroled early, and only 13 reoffended, and obviously no prisoners executed because we don't have death row in the facility because it was never planned. Part of that grading we could probably make better with, with some tweakings. So, for example, let me just get rid of the carpentry apprenticeship and go for reform prisoner initiative. Oh, achieve 100 reformed prisoners after release. We're only on 79%. I thought we were going to get that done because released. Oh, right. Reformed. Right. Reformed and released. Two different things, because one of them is reformed the past parole. Is that the case, or is it that they've just finished their sentence? I'm not sure. There's always been a break from this prison grading screen to this reform screen. We're on 34% though, so ideally the one we want to keep, if we're going to run any, is prisoner reoffending rate, which is reduce the average reoffending rate to 30%. It says reduce it to 30%. That is very specific. To 30%. Not under. If you pick that up when it's on 29%, you won't pass it. It needs to hit 30. Or at least go past 30 at some point in its progression. Which is a bit annoying at times. But yes, the original intention was to create a self-sustaining, off-grid green energy facility that's focused on producing all of our food on site with farming, which we have done. And the main reason is because, again, it's different from what we've done in the past. We have done farming in the past. We've done green energy certainly in the past. Maybe not to the... I was going to say not to this extent, but we have done massive green energy before. But where's our exports for this? Can't see it. Anyway, yeah. So we have done obviously that sort of thing in the past, but this has really been sort of laser focused on doing that. Is there anything we could have done better? Certainly, I think we could have gone down more automation side of things with the farming, and considering the size of our farms, even though they're quite small on the footprint, obviously you need a lot of workers. You need 16 for each of these, and then you 17 for each of these. So, I mean, you're talking 1, 2, 3. So, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, maybe 180 around about as a rough guesstimation, definitely over 150 jobs, and we have a maximum of 72 inmates. So I would need to get a lot more inmates. Now, naturally, we could expand. We can't expand to the north because of this massive wind solar farm. Going south, we got water, and then and this little bit of staff only area here. Yes, we could do that, but expanding would only add in more inmates, which is just a cloning problem. And just clone and wait. That's it. After that, yeah, well, that would be it. And then, well, basically, I might get bakery and I might get restaurant, but that's going to add more jobs, which, well, even getting all of these again, yeah, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want the delinquents. This is the one of the programs, isn't it? The 3 strikes, reform prisoner consultation. Yeah. Ex-inmate. Oh, I don't know. I don't know which one that is. Is it conflict? No. 3 strikes. Yes. 3 strikes program, allowing civilians, delinquents to interact with, should have a positive effect on both, but I don't think it actually works in terms of the effect of their behavior. But yeah, we're not going to expand. Is the end sort of result of this. Like I say, expansion would allow us to get more inmates and maybe do bakery and restaurant. But would it add any more? Yes, technically. Would it be of great interest? That's up to you. Let me know in the comments what you think. If there's a huge desire for it, we will look back at it. But the reality is, I would basically be cloning all of this and then waiting. Like, it wouldn't add anything else to the series. And then the bakery and stuff. Yeah, we've got a bakery. Yeah, we're producing stuff on site. That, again, would basically be it. Whoa, that's not what I want. Cancel. Darn it. I want to remove tunnels. And I actually went with, instead, clear indoor area. Now, I think I've cancelled it. I think I fixed the problem. But I only just caught it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's been, like I say, a different touch from previous series and certainly a different pace. I'm glad we've done it. But I think we will call it there for this one. Call it a complete. Probably call it a success as well. Let me know what you think on that one. And we'll move on to something maybe a little bit more challenging or maybe even more eventful. Let me know what you think in the comments in terms of potential future series. What sort of thing you would like to see. What settings, what toggles, etc. And as always, we will go from there. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and generic parting.